Guardian's Winter Solstice Roast. City Hall certainly won't be the same in January, and it's not just because Mayor Gavin Newsom will be headed out to Sacramento. Supervisor Chris Daly, who has long been framed as Newsom's nemesis, will be termed out in January. And true to his Spitfire reputation, he's going out with a roast that promises to be the highlight of the new year. Here at the Bay Guardian, our esteemed editors and publishers have their own special cache of roastable Chris Daly moments. And in the interests of the public's right to know, they have decided to share them today, which happens to be the winter solstice. That moment when the sun seems to stand still, and humans have traditionally burned fires in the hopes of bringing the sun back from its winter slumber. And look, here's the Guardian city editor, Steve Jones.
Oh, we're doing this now? All right.
Burning something right now.
Yeah, well,
Am I interrupting something?
Sorry.
Steve, I was hoping you'd share one of your favorite roastable Daly moments.
Chris Daly moments. Oh, God, there's so many. He has been such a font of inspiration and fodder for us here at The Guardian. But there's one moment that really stands out. It was a couple of years ago. There was an election, and it was some Chris Daly ballot measure that he really believed in and nobody else really did. And we at The Guardian didn't support it. And it was shortly after that. And I'm sitting at Zeitgeist with Julian Davis having a beer. And suddenly my phone rings and I answer, and it's Chris Daly. And he says, I need Tim and Bruce's number right now. I said, okay, Chris, I'll give you their number. What's up? He goes, I'm resigning from the Board of Supervisors, and I thought I should tell them first. Okay, just a sec. And I said to Julian, Chris Daly says he's resigning from the Board of Supervisors. And so I talked to him for a second and give him Tim and Bruce's number, and Daly being Daly, we knew the storm would blow over, and alas, he did not resign from the Board of Supervisors. But Chris, we're going to miss you. I'll come visit in Fairfield sometime.
God damn it, Peskin, I want you to listen to me. This is the Guardian machine, and you take your marching orders for us. Do you understand? That's what the Democratic Party does, is what I write in my editorials. How can't you, why don't you understand that? Oh, excuse me, I gotta go.
Tim,
hi.
Sorry to interrupt that important conversation, but just wondered if you had maybe, you could remember a roastable Chris Daly moment.
Oh God, Chris Daly. You know, I remember way back when Hastings College of the Law wanted to build a parking lot in the Tenderloin. This would have demolished a bunch of affordable housing. There was a demonstration at the Hastings board meeting. And Chris Daly went out there and got arrested. And he had a conflict with one of the cops, and the Cron had a picture of him and the cop yelling at each other. And they arrested him, and they hauled him off. And, you know, a few days later, he circulated some pictures of his poor, swollen wrists, where the handcuffs cut into poor Chris's wrists. And it was so awful what he had to suffer being handcuffed by the police. And I made fun of Chris. I wrote a couple pieces about it. I mean, when you get popped by the cops and you yell at them and you get in a fight with them, they're not going to be sweet and nice to you, and I don't care who you are. Any of us who've been arrested a bunch of times before know the handcuffs cut into your wrists, Chris. It hurts. And then I stopped to think about it for a minute, and I realized that while it was easy to make fun of Chris for this, if he hadn't done that, and he hadn't stirred up all of that fuss, and he hadn't gotten that much media attention, John Burton wouldn't have gotten involved from the state senate. He wouldn't have called the UC president and said, stop this right now, or you get no more money this year. And they would have built that parking garage. And they would have kicked out all of those tenants from affordable housing. So as much as we made fun of him, I have to say in that one, Chris took one for the team.
Is it true that that photograph later got used against him in campaign literature?
Oh God, it was all over. That picture of Chris and the cop yelling at each other. And again, it's like, Chris, I don't care if you're a supervisor. If you yell at a cop, they're going to yell back, and it's not going to be pretty.
A Guardian roast wouldn't be complete without an interview with publisher Bruce Brugman. Let's see if he's in. Hey Bruce, wondered if you had a moment to share with me one of your most roastable Chris Daly moments.
Sure. I've been involved in covering or directing coverage in San Francisco for 45 years now, City Hall and politics and so forth. I've never seen anybody like Chris Daly. He's a natural phenomena of some kind, very enjoyable, very innocent. He is the only bull I know who carries a china shop around with him. And that's how he often comes across. And here at the Guardian, we've had many altercations or lively conversations with him. And one of the most interesting was when 2 years ago, during the very important and very contested Migden-Leno race, the Guardian endorsed Mark Leno. It's a controversial endorsement, but we endorsed Mark Leno. And all of a sudden, we kept seeing Guardian clean slate cards appearing around town with a picture of Carol Migden that we had endorsed Carol Migden. And we looked into it, and the hand of Chris Daly was evident. And so we called him up, and he said, well, the Guardian made a wrong endorsement, I just wanted to make it right. And that's a snapshot of Chris Daly. Hello?
This is Jackie calling.
Oh, my. Well, what? PG&E did what? You're sure? Well, read my paper, damn it. Read my paper, damn it. They're closing the Potrero Hill power plant that I see outside my window. So read my paper, damn it, and you'll see how effective the Guardian really is. Thank you.